Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Alexander Khalifman and Kirill Shevchenko. This is a game from Aeroflot Open tournament played in Moscow in 2018. Alexander Khalifman, player with white pieces in this game, is 52 years young, Grandmaster from Russia. And player with black pieces, Kirill Shevchenko, is only 15 years old, Grandmaster from Ukraine. Alexander Khalifman had white pieces and he started with c4, going for the English opening. Knight to f6, knight to c3, e6, and now e4. d5, c takes on d5, e takes on d5, e5, attacking the knight. Knight to e4. Knight to f3, bishop to f5, white to move. d4 is the most played move. Alexander Khalifman played d3. This is even better than d4, asking knight a question. Knight takes on c3, pawn takes knight, c5, and now d4. Knight to c6, bishop to e3. Black to move. Bishop takes bishop on d3 is quite often played. Kirill Shevchenko played bishop to e4, white to move. Alexander Khalifman castled kingside. This is better than bishop takes on e4. Because then d takes on e4, and after knight to g5, c takes on d4, and black is okay. So Khalifman played the best move. He castled. c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, black to move, bishop takes on d3. What happens if knight takes on e5? Then bishop to b5 check is very inconvenient, because after knight to d7 there is f3. If bishop moves somewhere, then rook to e1, and white is winning, believe it or not. For example, after bishop to e7, bishop to a3. Back to our game. So in the game, Shevchenko captured the bishop on d3, queen takes bishop, and black is already worried. Queen to d7 was played. What happens if knight takes on e5? Then rook to e1 is followed by f4. What about the natural bishop to e7? If bishop to e7, then queen to g3. If castling, bishop to h6. And what else? If g6, then bishop to h6. So, queen to d7. Young Shevchenko has been outplayed in the opening. Bishop to g5, very clever move. Bishop to f4 looks like a sensible move, defending the pawn on e5. But the move played in the game is even better, daring black to take on e5. Bishop to e7. What happens if knight takes on e5? Then rook from a to e1, and after f6, f4. If pawn takes on g5, rook takes on e5 check, and after bishop to e7, rook from f to e1, and white is winning. So bishop to e7 was played. Bishop takes on e7, knight takes on e7. And what if queen takes on e7? Then knight to f5 attacking the queen. And after queen to d7, white has a choice. Knight to d6 check or knight takes on g7 check. So we have knight takes on e7, f4, black to move. Shevchenko considered castling, but he didn't like f5. So, he played g6, preventing f5. White to move. What would you do? Please pause and find the best move for white in this position. What did you find? Khalifman played the best move, f5. Would you play that too? Knight takes on f5. If castling queenside, then e6, and after f takes on e6, f takes on e6 and white is better. If castling kingside, this is even worse. Then queen to e3 intending f6, queen to h6, queen to g7 checkmate. Back to our game. Knight takes pawn on f5. Knight takes on f5. G takes on f5. Rook takes on f5. Rook to c8. Rook from a to f1. Rook to g8. The game is lost. Perhaps rook to f8 looks like a sensible move. But even after this, white is winning. After e6, queen takes on e6, rook takes on d5. White is winning. In the game we have rook to g8. White to move. Would you give 2 rooks for a pawn and a queen? Khalifman did, because there is a good follow-up after that. Rook takes on f7. Queen takes rook. Rook takes queen. King takes rook. Queen to f5 check. King to e7. White played a move and black resigned. And the move is queen to f6. Black resigned in view of this continuation. King to d7. Queen to d6 check. King to e8. Queen to e6 check. And one of the rooks is gone. If king goes to f8, queen takes rook on c8. If king goes to d8, then queen takes rook. You may even take the pawn there. Queen takes rook on g8. Nicely played game by Alexander Khalifman. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.